Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to talk with you about those PPP funds and forgiveness, which seems kind of in the distant past, but I have a couple questions for you. So many of our clients were able to get PPP funds during the pandemic, and they absolutely tracked the expenses and tried to keep up on the latest changes about what would and would not be included in the forgiveness. And many of them compiled the financials, uploaded them, and were awarded forgiveness for the PPP funds, which was wonderful. But did you know that these can be audited for up to 6 years? So you can be audited for these funds and the forgiveness for up to 6 years. So a couple questions. Do you know where those documents are that you used when what you presented for the forgiveness? Do you know where those are? Does the owner know what's in those documents, what was tracked, and could they speak to the results? Is the person who compiled those for you still with you? Would they still be with you in a few years if it was a few years out that you were audited, or are they retiring, or do you have other plans for changes in staff? So the criteria for what would be forgiven did fluctuate during all of those months. It was chaos. They were trying to figure out how to help the businesses. They were trying to figure out what the criteria would be, and they wanted to make sure that the funds would be used as intended. And it was difficult to keep track of what the new criteria was, let alone be able to track the actual expenses and present them in the audit. So this might be a good time to pull out the documents, take a look at them, make sure all the key players can speak to what's in them, they know how they got the information, they know where it's located, that it's in a safe place and backed up. So should you be audited, you would have it available. This topic came up in a CFMA conference, and we really appreciate them bringing up the topic and sharing some of these questions. It does seem pretty likely, if they've got a 6-year window, that they could go after the companies that had these funds, and because of the changes and just the sheer number of companies involved, I'll bet they're considering that there's some low-hanging fruit here. So this is a good time to get that underway. You're probably looking at year-end documents and things anyway. If you have any questions, definitely check with your CPA. Be sure you're connected with your bookkeeper, and if it's something we can help with, let us know. We'll be happy to talk with you. Thanks for your time, and have a great rest of your week.